Hey there. I don't know if it's actually recording. Anyways, I've been culling for a couple of days now because my computer's really slow. But you can see over on the left side here, these are the reject pictures. I don't ever delete them because if someone comes in and says, hey, do you have a picture of my great aunt so and so, I can go back and look. But, anyways, these are the rejected files. The files that I've already marked, I'm sorry, I have a puppy crying. um, drag down. These are the ones that I've marked to edit. I've starred them just with 5 stars, and you can see they're all in this folder. Um, but what I do is go up, back up to the top here. And I choose the images that I would like to look at. I usually choose them in groups of similar ones, but this obviously is a personal preference. I bring them up in camera raw. Hold on one second. I'm going to throw him up on the bed. Come here. And I'm sorry about that. Okay, anyways, I select them and then I zoom in a little bit just to make sure that I don't have anything that's horribly out of focus. And once I see that they're fairly in focus, you just can star them. And for me, I never do 1, 2, 3 stars. I always do either 5 or 0 for me. Just obviously that's also a personal preference, but that's a system that I found to be the easiest. But what I do is I wait, or I star everything that's in focus, and then I can go back through all of those and zoom out a little bit and choose, okay, see how now his eyes are closed here. It doesn't even have to be all the way loaded. I know I'm going to skip that one. So I'll just click down to the next one. I see his eyes are open, and hopefully they should all be in focus. You can see over here at the top, I can see I was shooting at f5, so I know that these are all pretty much going to be in focus. So I'm just going to go through, and as long as the groom's eyes are open on all of these, I'm just going to select them. Whoa. All right, and then I'm going to choose, once again, I'm going to select all. And over here, I'm going to zoom out so that I can show you how this works. My white balance for the day, I just set it in Kelvin in camera. But if you come over here, you can see white balance as shot. And I can scroll down and I can choose auto. I can choose daylight. Obviously, there's a few different selections. And I just choose whichever one that I like the best. For all of them, so far I've been using daylight. So that's what I'm going to stick with. I also, in Bridge, can, take the straighten tool and pick something that should be straight, and then I can crop in a little bit and it will straighten. And since they were all checked, it straightened them all, but they might not all be straightened at the right angle, so I'll probably have to go in and fix those. I didn't realize I had them all selected. But anyways, I can batch edit for exposure. I've got them all selected. Maybe I want to take the exposure up a little or down a little. I can add a little contrast. I can take a little out. If I feel there's too many shadows, you can adjust it all right here in Bridge. I can adjust my curves. I can sharpen. It's all right in here. I can fix my colors. I don't know if that's doing anything. Oh, yep, see. So anyways, this is, I know you can do a lot of this stuff in Lightroom, but I prefer editing in Photoshop, so I do everything in Bridge. I have seen Lightroom. It's just for me another learning thing, a learning curve. If you're going to start with something totally new and you're learning something new, I would suggest starting with Lightroom instead of Bridge. I think Lightroom is pretty much exactly the same as this. Anyways, when you click done, I'll show you what happens after you click that. all of the photos that you starred will move to the bottom simply because I have view sort by rating. So my all of my starred images go to the bottom. And then with this one, I click delete. It gives me the option to reject it, and then it bumps it up here. The few that I starred went down here. I select all of those, and then I just drag them into here. And my culling for those few are in that folder. Now I don't have to write anything down. I don't have to remember anything. It's already in there for me. So I hope that that's